pardon. Okay, so the ending of chapter 4, David and Molly are on their way to Las Vegas. So that's the ending of chapter 4. Chapter 5 starts with before David wants to go on this road trip to Las Vegas. He wants to go home, shower, and because he hasn't showered and he hasn't cleaned himself or anything in the past 48 hours, 50 hours, somewhere around there. So he goes home, and as he's there, as he's cleaning himself up and as he's about to leave, wait, no, I've missed the part. So he thinks to himself, I have no money, I can't really go to Vegas. He gets this instinct and he has this feeling that he just has to go meet with somebody. So he does meet with somebody in the alley. He's never met this man before, but he says some stuff to him and he's just like, hey, you got some stuff for me? And the guy's like, what are you talking about? The guy's like, Screech or something like that. And the man hands David over $6,000. And then he finds this truck and it's unlocked, and he gets in there and he pulls out a gun from underneath the driver's seat, and he just instinctually thinks to himself, this is right, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And then he goes home and he gets ready for the road trip. But when he's there, Justin pops up, which is the guy that was taken over by all the fluttering stuff from Robert. So Justin is there, and David tries to shoot Justin, who wants to be called Shitload at this point. He's like, call me Shitload. So David tries to shoot Shitload, aka Justin. Nothing happens. David gets knocked out and he gets thrown in the back of a liquor car or a liquor truck with Jennifer Lopez, Jim, John is there, and a guy named Fred. Oh, and Molly's there too. So he gets thrown in the back of this liquor truck, and now their Shitload is driving them to the middle of nowhere, and they finally get there, and they come up with this plan to try to escape. But when they get there, they're all scared shitless, and J-Lo tries to throw a bottle at him, and it misses, and it just doesn't work. And so they all get thrown inside this abandoned house in the middle of nowhere, and Shitload throws a coffee bean looking thing on the ground, and he tells Fred to pee on it, and Fred does. Fred's like, okay, and he does. He just pisses on it, and then that little coffee bean thing starts coming alive, and it starts mutating, and it has infant hands as legs, and it has a beak, but it has human teeth and a tongue, and it has a scorpion tail. This thing is like a mutant monster. And Molly's also there, and she is growling at it, and unfortunately this mutant thing stings Molly, and that's when David sees that the black juice is coming out of this mutant thing's tail. So now Molly's on the sauce, and while they're there inside this abandoned house, John tries to go for this package that is there, and he tries to go after it, and Shitload beats him to it. And this package, John delivered this package the night before. It was delivered at the abandoned house the night before, and it was overnight delivered the day before that. That's just awesome to me. Well, there's a note that says, John, look inside the bushes, look outside in the bushes. And Shitload does not want to get got. So when he goes out there, just by himself, he goes out there, they hear gunshots, and they're like, okay, what is happening? What is going on? But they're scared to move because Shitload told this mutant, if any of them try to escape, rip their limbs off. So they're not trying to get mutated by this mutant or something. They're not trying to get sauced up by this mutant. But when the door opens, it's Morgan Freeman, and he shoots the mutant thing, and it's blown to chunks. And Morgan Freeman's like, is there any more of them? They're like, no. But then they hear the liquor truck turn on and drive away, because Justin is not dead. Shitload is not dead, and it just took this liquor truck, and it's on its way to Vegas. So before they leave, John picks up the package. He pulls out empties out the package, and out falls told himself that. I guess he knew. He had a feeling. He knew what he was doing, and he knew what was going to happen when they got there. So on their way, so they all these people pile into Morgan Freeman's SUV, and now they're on their way to Vegas. And as they're on the way to Vegas, Morgan Freeman's eyes explode and they get into a wreck. And that is the ending of chapter 5.